one of the things that I don't know, okay, I wish I could attribute to who I learned it from, but being able to control your perspective and your frame of mind, being able to control your attitude and what do you want to look like? Because in every moment, there's endless suffering that you can focus on. Pain, sorrow, like hate, like all over the world. There's, people in Myanmar right now are getting destroyed, and we can talk about how horrible these things are. Or we could talk about the incredible, amazing, like ecstasy that's going on right now. So many people are falling in love, and there's my friend just found his backpack that was stolen from him, and he was able to get all his stuff back, and it's so amazing that he was bought, and we can start looking at the positive things in life, and you get to choose every moment where you want to put your thing. But you know what? It's really hard to. Not everyone's a fucking Buddhist monk. Sorry for the swearing. Clearly, I'm not. But at least once you have some awareness, it helps. And if you can step outside yourself and be like, whoa, I'm focusing on the wrong stuff right now. But when you're not in total control of your mind and the monkey mind is just going, and you see some of this stuff, boom, you're in scarcity mindset. And it turns that on, just like you said. And that's a big problem, man. That's a huge thing. That's something that with Giveth we want to try to take the money out because of that trigger, and so that people can still feel altruistic, and want to help make the world a better place. And so and I think that if we could create a system where it didn't drop you in the scarcity mindset when you start seeing this stuff, the whole everyone would be happier. And that's the magic of Burning Man. I mean, that's where we met, actually. That's the coolest thing about the burn is there's no money, and everyone is all lovey-dovey,
and everybody's fine. That's the part. The mythology, the big joke is everybody thinks money is the thing, but if you just remove that money and you put a community of people together who are working together and sharing, not even sharing, gifting, which is an entirely different modality.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the world.
It is a new way of indirect exchange. What we do at Burning Man, it is a form. It is an economy.
It is. It's absolutely an economy. Yeah.
And people are exchanging items all day, except it's a one-way exchange.
That's right.
There is kind of an expectation. We say give without expectation, but you expect that people are part of this community and are also doing that. Yeah. And if they're not, it's okay, because there's enough abundance at the burn, it only lasts a week, right? But in general, when you are in that culture, you can't help it. I brought about 30 new people to the burn this year. I'm leading, in fact, one of the big things I want to do is I want to get crypto to the burners, but not to help the burners, but so that they can help crypto.
Of course.
I want their perspective. I want them to be experimenting with, they've built such an incredible economy. I want them experimenting with these tools so that they can try to build a new economy with this amazing power to create currencies and create economies and experiment, because I'm a big, I've read Ludwig von Mises' Human Action twice. I love Austrian economics, but it's missing the heart. It's built for people that don't know each other. How do we have economy? Let's start with one man on an island, and then let's build it up. But there's never any discussion of one man on an island who then meets a beautiful woman and falls in love, and what incentivizes his actions then, right? How can we embed love into the technology? That's what I want to see the burners play with that, and modeling human actions, not based on just incentivization, but let's model the human action that drives a mother to take care of a child. Let's look at that and see if we can start modeling some movement. Get some experimentation on that. And we will if the burners get in. But anyway, so I brought a bunch of new people to the burn. They had no idea what was going on, and by the end of it, they were so in love with the culture and so immersed in it they're like, next year I want to do this, and I want to give this, and let's get like a bunch of drones delivering presents to everyone, you know, because all my guys were high tech like nerds that wanted to do cool stuff like that. But you know, and it's like, well, okay, yeah, let's talk about drones at the Burn. I don't know, but either way, they were so like, once you get into that culture, you just want to give. You can't help it, and so it's an easy expectation to have when you're like, hey, here's some French toast. You know, like, you know that guy's gonna come back and pay it forward.
Totally.